Hi, I'm Mark from easylawnmowing.co.uk and this is the LawnMaster CLMF4819A cordless lawnmower. In this video we're going to take a look at its features and functions, and by the end of this review you'll know whether this is the right cordless lawnmower for you and your lawn. So before we take a closer look at this LawnMaster cordless lawnmower, we need to get it unboxed. So I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to show you what you get supplied with this particular package. I'm then going to show you the assembly of the mower. We'll then quickly go over the specifications of this particular cordless lawnmower, and then we'll take it out on my backyard here to see how well it performs. Okay, so let's get it unboxed and I'll show you what comes supplied. Okay, so the mower is unboxed now. So what do you actually get supplied with this package, with this cordless lawnmower? So naturally you're going to get the mower itself. So this is a 19-inch model or 46 centimeter deck size, and I'll be talking a little bit more about the specification of this mower later. So naturally you're going to get the mower itself. You're going to get this grass catcher here, which is a whopping 15-gallon grass collector, and there's a little bit of assembly to do there, but I'll be showing you that after. You also get these two quick release levers, so there will be a little bit of assembly to do, but it's very, very minor with this particular mower. So I've had a quick look at the instructions, so super simple to put together. It's just a case of screwing these two quick release levers in. You also get a side chute. So this lawnmower from LawnMaster is a 3-in-1. So what that means is you can use the catcher bag, you can side discharge, and you can also mulch. So there'll be a mulching plug supplied with this mower as well, which should be locked into the back. So if I take that out, so you can see there you get the mulching plug supplied. So this is a 3-in-1. It's cut and collect, it's mulch, and it's side discharge. There is no rear discharge with this particular model. In terms of the batteries you get supplied, so this is part of the MX24 range of batteries, and what that means is you can share these batteries with other tools, other 24 volt tools from LawnMaster. So though these are 24 volt batteries, you will be using two batteries at the same time. So that means that this will be a 48 volt lawnmower. Will be operating at 48 volts and it will be running at 4 amps. So there's two 4-amp hour batteries there supplied with this mower. There's also on the batteries themselves, which is a nice touch, you can press the button there and you can see how much the batteries are charged, how much charge they have in them. Naturally you're going to get the charger as well, the battery charger. But what's really nice from LawnMaster is that they've supplied a dual charger, so you can charge both batteries at the same time. You get your user guide as well, your manual. So I always recommend reading that for safety reasons and going through that, but that's a pretty basic manual. There's not really a lot to this mower in terms of having to learn how to use it. It's super simple to operate, so we'll be having a look at that a little bit later. Okay, so that's it. That's what you get supplied in the package. So as I mentioned earlier, the assembly of this LawnMaster cordless mower is really, really straightforward. So the first thing we're going to do is assemble the grass collection bag. And that is just simply a case of slotting this wire frame into the bag like so. And then just using your hands to clip over these plastic clips here so that slots onto the metal frame. You do the same on the side as well, so that goes on the inside out. So I'll just show you that. Okay, so that's that side done. You do the same at the bottom. So there's no tools required, just simply by hand run that along, and then that clips into the metal frame like so. So there's just that one more side to do. And that's it, and that's our grass collector assembled and ready to clip onto the mower. So the next thing we need to do is just really assemble the handles to the actual deck of the mower using these two screws. So what you do there is you take your handles and then you line them up. So what's great about this mower is that you can actually have the bars angled in 3 different positions, and you can see the marks here. So there's an arrow that shows you the different positions. So I'm going to have that on the highest setting there. It can be adjusted after, and you simply just screw this in and then lock that off like so. Okay, so I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I'm going to align my arrow the same as I did on that side, like so, and then I'm just going to screw that up. And then it's just a case of tightening up these central bars here. So again, you just lock those in. And then the same on that side. Then our grass collection bag can simply just hook onto the mower. So next, in order to keep this cable nice and tidy, there's a Velcro strap here on the bars. You just simply put the cable in there and then just use the strap like so, and that just keeps this cable nice and tidy. So in terms of putting the batteries into the mower, it's super simple. So remember, this will use 2 batteries at the same time, so that's going to run at 48 volts with a 4 amp hour runtime. So inserting the batteries is really straightforward. You simply slot the batteries in, push down, and you'll hear them click into place like so. And then what you mustn't forget, the mower will not start unless the safety key is put on. So the safety key is tethered to the mower, but if you have children around, young children, then it's always worth just removing this key and taking it to a safe place so that this mower cannot be started. So the safety key needs to go in once the batteries have been inserted, and that just slots in like so. The lid closes and the mower is ready to start. Okay, and that's it. That's the mower assembled and ready to go. Okay, so we've brought the mower out onto my lawn, and I just want to go over the specifications of this mower real quick. So as I mentioned earlier, it's a 19-inch deck, which is 46 centimeters, and that's a fairly good sized deck for a cordless lawnmower, and that's going to be ideal for my lawn here, but it is designed for small to medium size lawns. In terms of the batteries, as I mentioned earlier, you're getting 2 4 amp hour batteries. So they're both 24 volts and they'll run together at 48 volts. So that 48 volt is going to give you a really good amount of power for cutting a longer lawn. So I've left my grass here to grow very long so that we can really test out this lawnmower. And at the end of the yard there, I've let the grass grow extremely long so we can really test this mower out and see how it performs. In terms of performance, this motor this is a brushless motor as well, and it can step up the power. So when it detects really tough grass, it will step up that power and that will help it to perform better. Naturally, when the power's running higher, the battery is not going to give you as long a run time. So the maximum run time you're going to get out of these 2 batteries is 40 minutes. And that will be reduced depending on the condition of the lawn. You can also set the power of the motor manually as well. So there's 3 settings on the handlebars that you can use to set the power. So if you want it at that full power all the time, you can do that. There's also a battery gauge on the handlebars as well. The handlebars themselves, they're padded, which is really great for comfort, and it helps to absorb that vibration. And I love this petrol style starter bar on the handles as well. So that makes it really easy to maneuver going around left and right hand turns as well. So you can just keep the motor going, or the mower going, whilst mowing. The handlebars do fold flat as well, both at this central point and at this lower point. So that's really impressive, and that's going to help reduce the amount of storage space that this mower is going to use. In terms of the cutting heights, you have this central lever here, which is really nice. Very straightforward to adjust the height of the mower. So just simply really one of the easiest adjustments I've actually used in any mower that I've tested. Really super simple. And you're getting 6 cutting heights here, and that's from 1.4 inches to 3.4 inches, or 35 millimeters to 85 millimeters. So that's a really great range of cutting heights, especially this position 6, which is a great high cutting position. If you've got really tough long grass, that's really going to prove very important in terms of the cutting. So if we have a quick look under the deck, I'm just going to turn the mower over. So I've got the batteries out. I'm going to remove the safety key as well. And then we're going to turn that over. So you can see here the 19-inch deck. That's really a great smooth deck there. That's going to make it really easy to clean. And also the quality of the mower feels really good. You've got this double skin here on the edge, which is really nice and gives it a very good feel. And you've got this blade here at the front, which helps to pull the grass into the path of the blade, anything along a wall or a fence. So this is going to cut really nicely to the edge, but we'll be having a look at that a little bit later. So as I mentioned earlier, this is a 3-in-1 mower. So you do get the mulching plug supplied with this mower. This is inserted in the mower when it's delivered. So some people have been going out mowing their lawn and it's not been picking up the grass, and it's because they've left the mulching plug in the mower. So be sure to remove that if you want to use the catcher bag to collect the cuttings. You also get the side discharge chute as well, and that just simply clips onto the side of the mower like so. And you can side discharge. So one of the negatives of this mower is that there is no rear discharge. So it's a 3-in-1. It's mulching, cut and collect in the catcher, and the side discharge. Also, on first impressions, I really like these larger rear wheels that LawnMaster have put on this mower. I always find with a mower with larger rear wheels, it does maneuver better around the lawn. You've also got this central carry handle as well for carrying the mower should you need to lift it. Okay, so that's pretty much it in terms of the specifications of this LawnMaster mower. Let's go out and let's see how it performs on my lawn. So just before I start mowing with this LawnMaster cordless mower, I just wanted to let you know, because people will ask. So I've got this set on position 3 because my lawn hasn't been cut this year. This is the first cut of the mowing season, and it really is long in places, so I don't want to take off too much. I am taking off more than I should, but I want to test the mower. So remember, if you're cutting your lawn, don't take off more than 1/3. At any one cut, but I'm going to be doing that here because I want to test the mower and I want you to see how well it cuts. We'll also be taking it out on the long grass at the back of the lawn as well to see how it performs there. Okay, let's get on, let's get the lawn mowed. Okay, so I've just done 3 passes up and down the lawn, and I'm super impressed with this mower already. So I don't know whether you could hear it there on the camera, but when I got to that really tough grass at the end, you could hear the power stepping up. So I do have it set on auto on the gauge here, so the power will step up when it detects longer grass, and it's done a fantastic job. It's really cut nicely. It hasn't left any cuttings on the lawn whatsoever, and you can see there, with this huge 15-gallon grass catcher, that's really not even half full, and this is cutting really long grass, and it's done a super job of cutting the lawn there. Okay, I'm going to get on now. I'm going to cut the rest of the lawn so I can show you the results. So far so good. The mower is doing a really great job of cutting my lawn. I'm super impressed with this mower already, but what I wanted to do was to take it out to the back of my yard here where I've got some really long grass, and I just wanted to see how well it performs. So what we should be hearing is that motor really stepping up to full power to deal with what is extremely long grass here at the back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the height slightly as well. So I'm going to put it up to the top position, position 6, and then we're going to give it a try, and then I'll take it down to 5, give it another try, and maybe we might even drop it down to 4 as well and give it another go. So let's try that now. So I'm going to raise the height up to position 6. Okay, so there was actually no problem whatsoever there on position 6. I'm going to drop that down to number 5 and we'll give it another go. Okay, so super impressed there. I don't know whether you could hear that on the camera, but that motor was stepping up its power once it got to that really, really long grass. So I'm going to drop it down to number 4 now and give it another go and see how well it performs there. So that is position, actually, sorry, that is position 3. So the last one I did was on position 4. So we're now on position 3 and we're going to be cutting this extremely long grass. So let's see whether it can cope with that. Okay, so I hope you could see there just how well this has done of cutting this grass. Not only is it long, it's also super damp as well. And let's have a look in the grass collection box. You can see there it's left nothing on the lawn. Oops, and we're pretty much full. So just from doing those 3 passes there, we're pretty much, the grass collection catcher is full. So I hope you can see that there. And you can see that it's actually left no grass on the lawn whatsoever. So very, very impressed. So I hope you could see there how well this LawnMaster mower did at cutting my lawn. It did a fantastic job. My lawn was very patchy, so when it hit a really long patch, that motor stepped up, that power stepped up, and it cut it very, very easily. And you could see that there when we tested it in the really long grass there at the end of the backyard. The setting was on auto. You can adjust that setting, you can set the power levels yourself, but I think just leaving it on auto, you're going to get the maximum runtime out of your batteries, because it's not going to always be running at full power when it doesn't need to. So remember, a maximum of 40 minutes runtime on those two 24-volt batteries. So that's going to give you that total of 48 volts of power there at 4 amp hours. So the runtime was plenty to cut my back lawn here, and it's done a fantastic job. So as with all my reviews, I do go over the pros and cons. So the cons with this mower, let's get those out of the way. So the first thing is there's no rear discharge with this mower. So it is a 3-in-1, not a 4-in-1. So you're going to get the cut and collect, you're going to get the mulching, and you're going to get the side discharge chute as well. I didn't test the mulching here today because my grass was too long and it was too damp, so the mulching wouldn't have worked. But I've tested these LawnMaster mowers before and I've tested the mulching, and it really does work well. So no rear discharge, that's one of the cons with this mower. The other slight con is not knowing when the grass catcher is full. There's no flap on this catcher to tell you when when it's full, but that's common with these types of cloth catchers. But the circulation is fantastic, and it did pick up the cuttings extremely well. So they're the two negatives. So what about the positives? So if you're looking to replace your gas powered mower, then this should really be a consideration for smaller to medium-sized lawns. You're not going to have the ongoing maintenance costs, you're not going to have the fuel and oil storage issues, you're not going to have the fumes, and you're not going to have the noise. This was super quiet cordless mower, so really should be a consideration if you're thinking of replacing your gas mower. The cutting heights, really good range of cutting heights there. So that's 1.4 inch to 3.4 inches, and that's a great range. That's 6 different cutting heights, so you can cut at whatever you want. So I cut on position 3 here, so you could go even lower if you wanted, if you wanted to. The handles fold flat for easy storage. The handles really nice to use. The foam padding and this bar just gave it that petrol mower feel. So I was really super impressed with that. And you also have a battery gauge as well on the handlebars, so you don't have to go down and press the button on the batteries to see how much charge you have. You can see the combination of the 2 batteries on the handlebars, which is a really nice touch. I really do like the LawnMaster mowers. They are super great value for money as well. They throw a lot into their mowers, and they really are a good quality mower as well. If you would like to see a full review of this cordless lawnmower from LawnMaster, then head on over to the easylawnmowing.com website, where you'll find a full review there, and there's also a comment section where you can ask any questions that you have on this particular mower or any lawnmower, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Also over on the easylawnmowing.com website is a comparison table of all of the LawnMaster cordless mowers, and that will help you decide which one is right for your particular circumstances. So head on over there now to the easylawnmowing.com website. So I really hope that you found this review useful. If you did, could I please ask that you click the thumbs up button below this video? It would be much appreciated, and why not hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you get notified of any future videos that I release. If you have any questions about this mower, any questions at all, please head on over to the easylawnmowing.com website, where you can ask any questions that you might have, and I'd be happy to answer them for you. Thanks very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.